India vs Australia. After Ravindra Jadeja, Rohit Sharma ensures India seizes control of Nagpur Test on day 1. Just after Rohit Sharma clumped Nathan Lyon over mid-wicket, the off-spinner stared suspiciously at the surface. The pitch might have stared back inexpressively at him. Lyon had beaten him 3 balls ago. Some balls before that were scudding low as well, but the 22-yard patch of intrigue and interest seemed to be more benign when Sharma rampaged to an unbeaten 56 off 69 balls, taking India to 77 over 1 at stumps, exactly a century of runs behind Australia's total. Perhaps, this was a case of batsman skills providing the pitch a harmless makeover. Perhaps, Australia's batsmen made it look harder than it actually was. Perhaps, Sharma's cavalier approach was the way to bat on this low-bounce, slow-turning deck. Maybe, Australia were a fraction overcautious in phases in the first session. Maybe, India's spinners simply bowled better, tighter and sharper, though without any doubt this was a challenging surface to bat. It was a challenging but not an unplayable surface, and none of the 11 wickets, barring that of KL Rahul where the ball gripped and turned and clouded his judgment, originated from the surface-playing wicket. Ravindra Jadeja would later say, this wasn't a rank turner. It was slow and had low bounce, compared to first-day pitches in the subcontinent. I felt defending wasn't difficult today. He, though, fired a warning, defending would be difficult in the coming days. There were only 2 instances of natural variation playing bit-part roles in dismissals, like the wickets of Steve Smith and Pat Cummins. But other than those instances, the bowlers should feature in the credit roll. A variety of approaches worked. The grind and aggression of Marnus Labuschagne and Smith in the first session, wherein they soaked the early dangers and stroked some glorious shots in their 82-run association. Labuschagne especially looked unalarmed. He drove Ravichandran Ashwin, bowled from around the stumps. He played inside out through extra cover for 3 before he paddle swept him for a 4. Smith gorgeously drove Axar Patel through the covers.
Then Sharma arrived with a flurry of boundaries.
Method. Classical as the batsman too are.
Cordon, but the rest were insuperably timed. He took toll on Cummins's unusual leg-side gifts before snuffing the fangs of Lyon, India's predominant threat throughout the innings and beyond, by sweeping, driving and thumping him. His scoring rate will have you misinterpret that he was taking risks. He was not often, rather he was hitting boundaries off even semi-loose balls and trusting his percentage strokes in defence. His knock had a carry-like effect on Australia's bowlers. They chose defensive lengths and fields, set elaborate traps, and yet Sharma fetched boundaries and reduced India's deficit to 100 runs. There are lessons they could glean from their own innings, where wickets fell in a heap after a seemingly placid partnership. They lost Usman Khawaja and David Warner in the space of 6 balls, Labuschagne and Renshaw in 2. Later, Hanscom would explain the trend. This is exactly what we would be looking for tomorrow, second day. We believe there is still a lot left in the game and a few early wickets would give us a great chance of pushing for an advantage. And the lesson for India is that no matter how plain it might look at times, it could turn stormy any second. The pitch that Lyon stared suspiciously might smile back at him on the second day.